That is just one aspect of YouTube's requirement. Their biggest requirements to get monetized is you have to have 4,000 hours or 10 million views within 90 days. I would suggest, unless you're somebody who is very famous or you did something that went viral, the 10 million views, that's just out of it. So now let's focus on the 4,000 hours. Okay, the 4,000 hours, I'm still working on that. And if anybody knows any suggestion to see how can I grow the channel to more than about 4,000, let me know. You know, YouTube, and I understand why they did that, you know, to make it a little bit harder for not everybody just to come up with, you know, their channel and next thing you know, they want to get monetized. You know, it doesn't work like that. YouTube actually put down their 4,000 hours, and you're gonna have to achieve those 4,000 hours. You know, cross your fingers. We have almost about 500 now. We are about little bit of 500. You know, so I'm hoping in the next 6 months we're gonna hit the 4,000 hours of watch time. You know, watch hours. You know, but what works for me is like some of you guys have your spouses and whatever. You know, tell them to play their YouTube channel. You know, if because you cannot use your own channel to watch your own videos, you know, it wouldn't make any sense, right? YouTube will discover that, and they will probably, you're gonna play that all day, and they wouldn't even, you know, even add a second to your video, right? But your wife, your spouse, your husband, you know, they might have a YouTube, right? They might have a YouTube account. So now tell them to play a video, your video, if they are not doing anything with their phones, or even if they have an iPad at home. Why don't they play that? Play that, because that adds up. The hours adds up because it's a view time. It's a view hour, right? Let them play that. That's what I suggest to people, and I do the same, you know. So if I have a family member like my wife, you know, she's sitting down, she's sleeping, she goes to bed sometimes early. I'm like, hey, play that video. She plays it, you know. You know, and if the person have an iPad, tell them to play it on the iPad. You know, it helps you. You know, is it going to be a lot of hours? No, but it makes you come down there faster. You know, it's hard way, but also if you go to work, your co-workers, you know, when they're at home, just tell them, especially the ones that you're close with, tell them, explain it to people, what is it your intentions are. Most of these people, what happens is like they want to open a YouTube channel, but you shy to talk to people. And then I can tell you that if you're a shy person who doesn't like to talk to people, you're going to have a very hard time with your YouTube. You're going to have to be a people person, unless you want to do one of those faceless, you know, YouTubes. But even with that, you still have to talk to people, right? So you have to be an extrovert with YouTube. You cannot be an introvert and expect that, you know, people are going to come to your channel. If you're camera shy, you're gonna struggle with your YouTube. But let me know what you guys, some of you guys, what method works for you guys when it comes to monetize your channel. What really worked for you? How were you guys able to grow your view hours? If you guys use a formula that you feel like it really worked for you, let me know. Because sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, especially the 4,000 hours, and you have to have that before 1 year. 1 year, 365 days. That's what YouTube gives you. Anything less than that, so if you pass your 365 days, what they do is like they start every day. From that 165 days, they start minusing every day out. So today, like let's say the 165 hours actually hit today, the 365 days hit today. So I started my YouTube channel since last year this time. Then today, if I do last year, today I had 9 hours, they're gonna take that 9 hours out, and they're gonna continue doing that every day. Okay, until you get to the point where you have 4,000 hours. And you can tell your families, your friends to tell their friends. You know, you talk to people, engage people, don't be shy. They can either tell you yes or no. Said, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I would love it if you can watch it with your friends. I would love it if you can watch it, you know, with your spouse. And or if you want to, if you don't mind, I would love it if you can share it with your co-workers and your friends so they can support my channel. Be intentional about it. Tell people what is it that you wanted. Because what that does is like, and also make people as if they belong to your channel too. You know, give shout out to people. If somebody owns a YouTube channel and they actually repost your channel or they share your channel, give them a shout out. People like that. You know, don't be secretive about it. Tell them, you know, unless the person, you know, wanted to keep their privacy. But other than that, you know, I mean, give shout out to people. You know, let people know like, hey, you care, and that you recognize them, right? You recognize them. You recognize their effort that they've done to actually push your channel. You know, and also when you get to the Monetize, finally, when you finally get that letter from YouTube saying that, you know, you can get into YouTube partnership, that's not the end of it. What that YouTube does is like they will actually send you a letter, right? So you need to do some kind of verifications with YouTube until they verify that you are actually who you said you are. Once you've done that, then YouTube can start putting you in their partner program. So, and it's not even like, guys, I hope you're watching, you drinking some water. You know, I see a lot of people that are not drinking too much water. But you know, it's not just like YouTube just wake up and they give you that partnership program. It doesn't work like that, right? And then also, you know, sometimes you think, you know, you're gonna just go and upload your YouTube and you're gonna be a wealthy person. No, it's not like YouTube pays that amount of money. So for 1,000 views, you're lucky to get even $6. Just think about that. So you need to have a lot of views. So you need to make contents that people actually enjoy watching, right? Because if you have 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, it's not real. It's not that much amount of money, you know. And then you can see some people, they'll be making one video and then it goes viral. So you need to figure out what is it that they're doing and do something similar to that. You don't have to be the same title, but you can create something similar to that. You know, you just have to strategize this to see what works and what doesn't work. You know, that's what I keep telling people. You know, do stuff that you feel like, you know, I mean, people are going to enjoy watching. But when it comes to how to monetize your channel, you need to figure that out to get to that 4,000 watch hours, because the lifespan of the average person on these social media platforms is less than a minute. You know, they scroll through. If they don't like something, they scroll through immediately, right? So you've been lucky to even have 30 views, 30 hours in a week. It's a real struggle out there. And me, you, everybody else is included. So don't think like as if you are one single person that YouTube didn't want you to either they don't want to show you your video. Don't get mad about it. Everybody is in that. Every YouTuber who ever have 1 million followers, believe me, started with one single step. You know, people don't just wake up and just build that, but it is actually sheer work. Take it as if you are an actual work, and then you got to work and they give you this offer. They give you their policies and their requirements. Same thing with YouTube. They give you their policies and their requirements and don't violate the company laws and stuff like that. Treat it like a business, right? But even at work, you don't expect just to go to work and then immediately you want them to promote you. No, you're gonna have to work your way, you know, until those promotions come. right? And then finally they can promote you to the place that you actually want to be. But that takes a while. Same thing too with YouTube. If you create a channel, it takes time for YouTube to promote you, right? They're not just gonna wake up and promote you just like that. First, they're also not sure about you. Whether are you somebody who is gonna spill, bad influences and incite violence? They don't know you yet, and they don't even know what kind of content are you pushing out. So give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them time to also figure out who are you. So this whole entire monetization, sometimes I feel like it overpowers so many people that it discourages them, because once you tell people, oh, you're going to make money on YouTube and stuff like that, then the passion is gone. So instead of them actually focusing on the passion to actually do the things that they love, now what happened is like most of them, because they didn't get that amount of view or the amount of followers, guess what happened? They stopped. They stop. They don't want to keep pushing. So that's what I keep telling people. Make sure this is something that you like to do, because it's gonna get rough out there. Because every video that you make, I can guarantee you there's 100 other people that are doing the same video. And these guys, they're posting every day. And sometimes like some of them even have a full team working for them, from the editors. In the meantime, it's only you. And these guys, they have like a whole department working for them. From the people that hold the camera, to the people that do the editing, to the people that actually post it into the social media, to the people who advertise it, they have a whole team. You don't have that. And yet you want it to be like, right away you want YouTube to monetize your channel. They're not gonna do that. These things takes time. It's gonna take a while before they can even think about even putting your video anywhere that somebody can be like, you know what, let's share this video. But I can tell you that if your video have quality and whatever you're doing, it makes sense and it have substance and the contents are good, YouTube will actually push out your video. It will reward you. It will suggest that video to people. That's where the niche comes from. Because that's why you remember at the beginning when I told you guys, like YouTube will catalog your video. Yes, because once they find somebody who like your niche, what you're talking about, they will suggest your video to those people. So it requires a lot of patience for YouTube to actually figure out. So when you're doing your YouTube, what I tell people, do not focus on you getting monetized. Yes, I know it's so important. At the end of the day, of course, you want to get some paid for some money. Most of us that do this, we're not even doing it for the money. We're just doing it because we're passionate about it. If you get paid, you're so great. It's even like icing in the cake, right? But for most people, they want to get paid right away, and that can be very difficult. So if they don't accomplish that, then you see them, they start to have funny feelings, or they just give up altogether. Or if you feel like that too, take a break. Take a break, and until you figure out, what is it that you want to do with your YouTube channel. If this doesn't work, maybe something else might work. Look at the other people that go viral. Look at the people like Mr. Beastly, right? Mr. Beastly, yeah, Beast or something, right? Look at their channels, 200 million people. What are they doing, especially this young generation? Me, I'm old to be doing some of these things, but look at the younger generation. Look at the things, people who have much followers and they're in your age bracket. What are they doing? Follow the same path, or change some tweets and bring your own flavor in there. That's what I keep telling people. It's hard, it's easy. It's hard because it takes time. It requires a lot of patience, and a patience that most people don't even have, to get to that 4,000 hours. It's easy because sometimes if you're patient enough, it will come your way. If you put in content channels, you don't need to be posting videos up and down, the left and right. Just post one quality video once or twice a week. That's it. Make sure your titles, your thumbnails, everything is right, and just watch. Give it a patience. Watch. YouTube also plays magic, right? And then eventually you're gonna get rewarded for all that hard work. Because you're gonna go where people are watching only like few videos to about 1,000 videos to now all of a sudden you having like 200k views, because just YouTube start to expose your channel for people to see it. You know, if you like this video, guys, you know, subscribe to the channel. You know, we greatly appreciate your effort to subscribe to our channel. You know, and while you're at it too, you can hit the notification bell. You know, so like it, subscribe to the channel. We like it because it helps with the machine. You know, to see that people are engaging in our channel. You know, I greatly appreciate all of you guys for all the effort that, you know, people put into actually even subscribe to my channel. I'm so grateful about that.